Have you observed or noticed that almost every single Catholic bishop of Nigeria was once a formator in the seminary or a university lecturer? Pax Christi, Nigerian Catholics. This is a summary of events that have taken place in the Nigerian Catholic space, both online and offline, in the last few days. On the 14th of October 2023, news filtered in from the Vatican of the appointment of Auxiliary Bishop to the Apostolic Administrator Sede Vacante of Ahiara Diocese in the person of His Excellency Monsignor Simeon Wobi, CMF. So for those of you who may not know, a new bishop has been appointed for the Catholic Diocese of Ahiara. He is an auxiliary bishop, and the Holy Father Pope Francis appointed him on the 14th of October 2023. He is a member of the Missionary Sons of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, also known as the Clericians. He was born on the 25th of March 1960, and he was ordained a Catholic priest on the 21st of July 1990 for his congregation. He has held several positions in his congregation, and he was born in Ahiara Diocese. He is 63 years old, so he becomes, by this appointment, the third clerician to be appointed a bishop in the Catholic Church here in Nigeria. The first is the Catholic Bishop of Makurdi Diocese. The second is the Catholic Bishop of Bauchi Diocese, Bishop Dachelem. And now, I want to say hearty congratulations to him. He will be consecrated on the 19th of December 2023. So we want to say once again congratulations to the new bishop for the Catholic Diocese of Ahiara. He's actually going to be an auxiliary bishop. And well, fingers crossed to see what goes on after this consecration. Then on the 16th of October 2023, another news came through of the establishment of the Diocese of Katsina and the appointment of the first bishop of that diocese. So the Holy Father again erected a new diocese for the church in Nigeria, and by this erection appointed a bishop for that diocese in the person of His Excellency Monsignor Gerald Maman Musa, who was born in Gusau, Zamfara State on the 16th of January 1971. He attended St. Thomas Aquinas Major Seminary in Makurdi and St. Augustine's Major Seminary in Jos. And he was ordained a priest on the 1st of June 1996 for the clergy of the Diocese of Sokoto. So basically, he has been a formator for a long time, as well as serving in various capacities in the Diocese of Sokoto. He had been a vicar of the administrator of the Holy Family Cathedral in Sokoto and the diocesan secretary to the diocesan chancery of the Diocese of Sokoto. He has also been a secretary of the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) at the Sokoto state level, as well as being the resident priest at the Jubilee Catholic Parish and assistant chaplain of the Mater Misericordiae Hospital, Archdiocese of Brisbane. Until now, he has been professor and director of the Center for Studies on African Culture and Communication at the Catholic Institute of West Africa, Port Harcourt, Nigeria. So basically, he joins Father Simeon Wobi as a new bishop in the Order of Bishops of the Catholic Church here in Nigeria. And he is 52 years old. And we basically want to say congratulations to the new Diocese of Katsina and to him, Bishop Gerald Musa. It is amazing to also note that in spite of the religious issues that has been taking place in the northern part of Nigeria, the church is growing strong and strong every day. Moving on to other news, you will be familiar with the man called Father Kelvin Ugwu, and he is a popular Nigerian priest, an influencer who runs what he calls Facebook television on his social media space. And basically, he has been making the rounds for a lot of reasons. Father Kelvin Ugwu is a priest of the Missionary Society of Zpmom of Nigeria, who was ordained a couple of years ago and who had worked as a missionary in an African country called Malawi for some years and had been transferred to another African country, the Gambia. So if you are familiar with Father Kelvin Ugwu, you will definitely know that he is someone who is greatly admired by a lot of people and also very feared by some other people. He is seen as a troublemaker for some, an intelligent priest to others. So he is not new to what we call in Nigeria basbos. He's not new to the social media back and forth that goes on, but basically he is someone who has been seen and is still seen as a great apologist of the Catholic faith, especially for the Nigerian church. And trouble started when he made a post on the 15th of October 2023 about a certain Father Chilaka, and he posted a picture of this priest on his social media page with these words, quote, "What a marvelous God, Reverend Father Chilaka raised this man from death at his prayer ground. Welcome back to the land of the living, Facebook people," end of quote. And then he went on to say, quote, "Me, this story has resurfaced again on social media. That is one thing with social media, it never forgets. Note the following. One, this was in 2017. It is not new, even though it is trending now as though it was done yesterday." Now, this got a lot of people talking on his social media page. At the time of making this video, this post by Father Kelvin Ugwu had gotten over 2,000 reactions, likes, and comments. That was not the issue. What started creating buzz was what he said in this quote. "Of recent, I saw one called Zion. The man is trying all he can to make whatever he is doing look like it is a Catholic prayer ground. They even parade Reverend Sisters and occasionally introduce one or two persons as Catholic priests. I personally don't care if any priest goes there or not. Let me say this clearly. Any worship or adoration that is not the Holy Mass, no matter how powerful you think it is certainly not the Holy Catholic Church. There are no prayers or adoration or prophecy that is bigger than the Holy Mass. If not that most of us, our faith is still on the shallow level, you strictly don't need any adoration prayer ground in addition to the Mass you already attended. Once again, be careful. Hashtag Facebook television." After this, a lot of people came for Father Kelvin Ugwu. Some were in support of what he said, some were against it. But majority of the comments came because of that statement he made about Zion. Now, for those of you who may not be too familiar with this, Zion was basically a reference to this evangelist Ebuka Obi, the founder of the Zionites, a Catholic prayer group that was founded by this man called Evangelist Ebuka Obi in Lagos State. So basically, this was the post that was made by Father Kelvin Ugwu, and it got a lot of people talking, particularly because of that reference that Father Kelvin made concerning Zion. So this has been a summary of the events that have taken place in the last few days. Do share which of them got your interest. And by the way, happy 37th priestly anniversary to the Catholic Bishop of Warri Diocese, Most Reverend Dr. Anthony Ewerido. More grace to you as you lead the people of God in the Catholic Diocese of Warri. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Do share in the comments what events got your fancy, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.